Viewpoint on Noyantapan TV.
Hello to
and
everyone.
I am Benyamin Poghosyan,
This is
Senior
Viewpoint
Research
on
Fellow
Noyan
at
Tapan TV,
Armenia.
and I am
Today
Benyamin
we will
Poghosyan,
discuss
Senior
the
Research Fellow.
Azerbaijan foreign policy after military takeover of Nagorno-Karabakh in September 2023 and forced displacement of Armenians. Before 2023, for almost 30 years, the primary goal of Azerbaijan was to settle the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, or as Azerbaijanis were telling, to liberate occupied Azerbaijani territories. This was the main goal during Heydar Aliyev presidency, 1993-2003, and this was also the main goal for President Ilham Aliyev starting from 2003, when first time he was elected president. And we have to accept that this was not only the goal of Azerbaijani elite, but significant part of Azerbaijani society, regardless of the level of their education or level of their living standards. They were thinking that yet, in early 1990s, something terrible happened, and mistakes have been done, and these mistakes should be rectified. So the idea, okay, let's bring Nagorno-Karabakh back, was somehow uniting the different layers of Azerbaijani society, and this factor was also used by President Aliyev to foment this power and its family rule over Azerbaijani society, offering Azerbaijan society some sort of deal. You would tolerate my family rule and all the problems accompanied, including corruption, lack of any freedoms, social injustice, etc. But I promise I will bring Karabakh back. At the end of the day, due to different geopolitical complex and complicated factors, also due to strategic blunders by the Armenian government, first Azerbaijan was able to launch 2020 Nagorno-Karabakh war and took over entire security zone around Nagorno-Karabakh and 30% of Nagorno-Karabakh itself, if we take into account the 1988 Nagorno-Karabakh borders. And then, very skillfully using the Russia-Ukraine war and the distraction of Russian attention on Ukraine and on its confrontation with the West, Azerbaijan was able to finish with Nagorno-Karabakh by use of force in September 2023. But then, questions started to rise. Okay, what next? 30 years, the main primary foreign policy goal. Let's bring Nagorno-Karabakh back. Now it's over, and definitely country needs a new foreign policy goal or foreign policy vision, or as President Aliyev himself mentioned, Azerbaijan needs a new national idea. And what this idea could be. Still, of course, some Azerbaijani experts and officials are looking for this idea. There are a lot of discussions, different ideas, but what we can see from statement of leadership, the primary foreign policy agenda of Azerbaijan will be the unification of the so-called Turkic world. More and more, Azerbaijani officials, including President Aliyev himself, putting emphasis on the Turkic world and stating that in this emerging multipolar world, no single Turkic country, including Turkey itself, is not able to be a separate pole, because no single Turkic country cannot compete with US, China, Russia, India, etc. But if it would be possible to create some united Turkic world, which will start from Istanbul and reach to Kazakhstan-China border and unifying Turkey, Azerbaijan, and 4 Central Asian republics, then this geographic vast area and also the more or less significant human resources, probably up to 200 million people, then this Turkic world can play a significant role in this multipolar world. And from Azerbaijani perspective, Azerbaijan should play a significant role in the unification of Turkic world, because it's Azerbaijan, which is located between Turkey and Central Asia, and it's Azerbaijan through which Turkey can reach Central Asia via Caspian Sea. And we see how active Azerbaijan is in its relation with Central Asian republics. In less than 2 years, many visits have been made. President Aliyev visited Central Asian republics. Central Asian leaders visited Azerbaijan. President Aliyev was invited in the meetings of 5 Central Asian presidents. We even see the start of the military cooperation with joint military drills between Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. So, as we can see now, the idea that there should be some sort of unified Turkic world which should play a significant role in the post-unipolar world and maybe even become one of the emerging poles along with US, China, potentially Russia, India, and others. This is becoming like the cornerstone of this new Azerbaijani foreign policy. Of course, it does not mean that Azerbaijan will stop to interact with other players. Azerbaijan still keeps very warmly relations with the West, the European Union, the United States, selling oil, gas, and depicting itself as a country who, at least in the next 5-7 years, may play a significant role in European energy mix. Also, Azerbaijan is sending signals to the United States that Azerbaijan would be ready to facilitate the Turkish access to Central Asia and the opening up of new transport routes, which, according to some US officials, may help to decrease Chinese and Russian influence in Central Asia and also Russian influence in South Caucasus, bringing more Turkey into the region. Also, Azerbaijan is trying to develop its relations overall with Global South. Very recently, Azerbaijan signed a strategic partnership agreement with China and also officially started the process of joining the BRICS. President Aliyev will take part in October 2024 BRICS summit in Kazan. Of course, the process will take years, and no one believes that Azerbaijan will become full member of BRICS in October 2024, but still, Azerbaijan is also sending signals that yes, I would like to deepen my relation with Global South, but I don't want to forget about the West, and I still can be useful also for the West, especially in these Turkey-Central Asia connections to somehow counter Russia and China in Central Asia, and also bringing more Turkey in South Caucasus and helping West and especially the United States to counter Russia in the South Caucasus. So Azerbaijan plays very complex and complicated game, but again, the primary vision for Azerbaijan, as of now, as we can assess from publicly available information, is the unification of Turkic world and special role which Azerbaijan should play in this process. And what does it mean for Armenia? Nothing good, unfortunately. Because Azerbaijan is trying to circulate in the idea that the whole Turkic world was artificially separated in early 1920s by Bolsheviks who artificially gave historical Azerbaijani lands to Armenia with main focus on Punic and Vyodor regions. This short and small strip of land which separates Azerbaijan from Nakhichevan and Turkey. And high-level Azerbaijani officials reiterated many times that Bolsheviks did mistake, this was terrible injustice toward Azerbaijani people, and the entire Turkic world, the unification of the entire Turkic world, it depends on the issue if Turkic world can solve the problem of southern Armenia or to establish Zangezur corridor, whereas Azerbaijanis are calling Western Azerbaijan. And from this perspective, the whole idea of Western Azerbaijan declaring part of Armenia as a historical land of Azerbaijan where Azerbaijanis should come back, this is part of these efforts to unify Turkic world, because if Azerbaijanis are coming back to the Punic and Vyodor regions of Armenia, even de jure these regions are still part of Armenia, it significantly will increase Azerbaijani Turkish influence there, and probably it would be the first step on fully Turkification of these regions. So, summing up, Azerbaijani main foreign policy goal is unification of Turkic world and Azerbaijan roles there, and Azerbaijan doing its best to depict the southern parts of Armenia as the only obstacle which prevent or separates the Turkic world, and telling very clearly that this obstacle should be diminished or even should be completely ruined. In this context, Armenia should think very carefully about the future of its southern provinces and how to prevent this Azerbaijani vision of united Turkic world and direct land border Turkey and Azerbaijan, to prevent this vision becoming reality. Otherwise, if Armenia is losing its southern part, or part of its southern regions, and also losing the land border with Iran, then Armenia will face very, very dark consequences, probably having no other option than becoming some sort of a client state for Azerbaijan and Turkey. This is all for today, and we will meet soon.